is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for this one, man, I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys in regards to the 3.6 boycott that we have in effect. And I say have because the boycott is not over yet. It's almost there, but it's not quite over just yet, in my personal opinion. It may be over for you, but for me, it's not over yet, and I'll explain to you guys why in a second. Now, before I jump into all that, guys, I just want to say, if you've been following me for a little while, you know that I usually release my videos earlier in the day if you're in the East, and for the last few days they've been coming out in the afternoon. That is because I recently got a new job, so I don't really have that much time in the morning right now, so I generally push them back until the afternoon, and that's what it's gonna be like for the next little while. So bear with me, guys. If you don't want to miss anything, just go ahead and hit that notification button, because I still will be releasing at least one Future Fight video every day on top of whatever else I feel like playing, which right now is Horizon Zero Dawn, and a few of you guys have been liking Horizon, so yeah, join me in that adventure if you're interested in that. Now, as for the 3.6 boycott, guys, honestly, after waiting over a week, I was about to give up on Netmarble ever responding, and I was getting ready to never ever give them another dime of my money, because it was just kind of seeming to me that they didn't care about us at all. So I'm really happy that this is how they decided to address this. I actually read this thing like 10, I kid you guys not, at least 10 times this morning, and I could not stop smiling. And I wasn't smiling because I felt a sign of like victory. I was smiling mainly because I felt like we mattered. You know, I wasn't smiling because I was like, yes, we finally won. I was smiling because, like, to me, when Netmarble released the 3.6 update, the timing of it all and what they were trying to do just seemed like they were trying to swindle the Marvel Future Fight players out of their money to promote Lineage 2 Revolution. That's what it felt like to me. It felt like they were trying to triple, quadruple their profits in order to invest it in another game, because it's been a very long time since we've actually gotten any new game modes. All we've been getting is new characters, and if you're gonna give us what we've already been getting and then charge us, well, not necessarily directly charge us more money, but just make it in a way that we actually pay more money for the same stuff, when that money is not really, in my opinion, getting invested back into the game, because none of these characters in this update are A-listers that's really costing that much money in rights. So when I saw the timing of this loot box with the timing of the Lineage 2 promo that they've been doing, it just seemed to me that this was what they were doing. They were using us to fund their other game, and it may be what they were doing. However, a lot of us did not agree with what they were doing in regards to the loot box, and I have to say thank you guys so much, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have gotten this thing out of the game. It's not quite out yet, but Netmarble actually issued an apology, guys, and that is the first sign of customer service I've ever seen from these guys. I've dealt with them on several occasions, and generally I get a freaking automated response, and when I reply back to them saying that didn't work, they don't reply to me at all. Netmarble, whoever you have running your customer service, they have no customer service skills, so sorry, you guys need to work on that. But whoever made this decision to actually apologize to the player base, I commend you, and I have to say I am very grateful, because it made me feel like we actually matter, that we mean more to you guys than just the money that we invest in your game, okay? Because we are essentially investors, okay? If it's not for us, even the $1 that we're putting in here, if it wasn't for us, this game would be shut down already, okay? It actually seems like it means a lot to Netmarble, because they actually gave us an apology, which is not something I ever thought I would see from this. So I have to say thank you to all of you guys who participated in the boycott. Thank you to Netmarble for actually issuing a freaking apology to the player base, because we actually deserve to be treated with some kind of respect, and it didn't seem like they were going to do that. So really happy that they actually decided to give us an apology, and on top of that, promise us that no loot boxes will ever be coming to this game, and making it so that that's the only way you can get those characters. The way how they word it seems as though they will still implement loot boxes, but they won't make it so that that's the only way to get the characters. the way how they word it has me kind of worried, because they might have found a loophole to still put loot boxes in the game. But if they put loot boxes in the game and that is not the only way you can get the characters, so if they're in a loot box and you can get them from bioselectors, I can live with that. That is a compromise and I can live with that. Whether or not it's going to be a paid bioselector or a free bioselector from something like Shadowland, we have to wait and see. You guys already know that I am a mainly free-to-play player, so I would ideally like to be free-to-play. However, you guys should also know that if it's something that I deem worthy, I will pay to get it. So if I'm paying and I'm getting what I'm paying for, I can live with that. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens at the end of this month, or whenever they do the maintenance, whenever they decide to take this thing out the game. That is when I will start putting money in this game once again, and not before. They made us wait for an apology, so they have to wait for my money. I am not going to jump, scream and rave and say yay, it's over, until I actually see this box gone and whatever they decide to do with Anti-Man, Nova and Blue Marvel get implemented in a way where we can actually acquire the characters on a consistent basis, whether it's from a selector, a story mission, a epic quest, a free bioselector or a premium bioselector. Whatever they decide to do, until I see that get implemented in the game, not another dollar will be coming from my wallet. Okay, I'm not gonna take your word for it, but I am happy that you actually treated us with respect and you actually apologized to the majority of the people who actually read the Mobile Room post. I'm appreciative of that, and I respect you guys a lot more now than I ever did before. So if there's one thing that came out of this, is that you guys actually earned my respect. Okay, because to be honest, the longer I've played this game, the more upset I've gotten at Netmarble and the more they've gone down in my eyes. But after this, I would like to say they've earned a lot of my respect and a little bit of my trust back. We'll just have to wait and see how they actually go about doing things in the future. Because of how they addressed this, I have a feeling that we will not be seeing the last of these loot boxes, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, all they need to know is that Future Fight is not Conquest of Champions, so they need to keep that loot box system over there and leave Future Fight the way how it always has been, where you can either pay for exactly what you want or earn it in the game. I can live with that. I can live with paying, and I can live with taking a long time to earn my stuff. Just don't put any more loot boxes in this game and say that's the only way to get the character. Not gonna happen, not gonna fly. So thank you guys so freaking much for participating. For those of you guys who are screaming and saying we're idiots and it's not gonna work and boycotting does nothing, well, your negativity didn't bring us down. We are all stronger because of it, and now you're gonna get 50% of your crystals that you spend on these loot boxes back, so you can spend them again. There you go, you're welcome. We are stronger together, guys, always stronger together. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this one, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. Thank you guys so much for participating. You guys are really, truly the real MVP, okay? None of what I have said on this channel has made a bigger impact than all of you guys going to the App Store, downloading the app, going on Twitter, tweeting these guys, going on Mobile Room, lighting a fire under their belly. None of what I have said has done more than what you guys as a collective has done, okay? So it is you guys who should actually be giving yourself a pat on the back, because you guys did this. You guys did this. I was just happy to be a part of it, and I'm really happy. I'm actually so proud of the community right now. I have never seen a gaming community come together this much. Like, I've never seen this before, guys. I've played a lot of video games and I've seen a lot of BS in my time playing video games, but I've never ever seen so many people. And I know that this was not even the majority of the player base, because some people were, one, just unaware completely, and two, just simply did not give a crap about the overall state and well-being of the game. They could not care less if the game died. They would just jump on whatever next game pops up and just carry on like nothing ever happened. However, I've invested over 2 years of my life in this game, so I would not like to see it die just yet, because there's lots of other characters and so much potential for growth in this game. Okay, Future Fight, in my opinion, is on the level of a console game. okay? And that's really big for a mobile game. So I am really happy that I didn't have to give up playing this game and miss out on a lot of the characters that I would really love to play with. So please, Netmarble, I am begging you guys, stay true to your word, remove the chest, never bring it back. And if you are going to bring something like this back, just remember, we are not Conquest of Champions and we will not tolerate that over here. So if you're going to bring it back, you need to at least give us a way to get these characters in regular selectors, through story missions, through shifters, to premium, whatever other means, to make it so that it's not just the loot box that we can get them from, okay? Because that is the root of the problem, and I'm happy you guys actually acknowledged that and gave us an apology. Anyways, I don't want to ramble forever. This is supposed to be a short video. I'm just really happy that we got an apology. So thank you guys so much for participating. You guys are really, truly amazing. And I love each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for participating, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and love. Always, guys. You guys are freaking amazing. I'm telling you. And one of these guys are going to get that mega rank up ticket once I tally the votes. I promise. I'm out. I'm done.